Welcome back to more The Dangler Road to Glory gameplay. We are about to be taking on the Blue Devils. Obviously, we aren't about to do much other than hold on to a clipboard, but we are going to be here for maybe the first win of this team's season. Obviously, the Blue Devils a little bit of a tougher opponent, and we couldn't even win in week one. But, as you would assume, the more losses this quarterback in front of us is taking, the better chance we have to maybe steal their spot as the QB1. Every single QB battle we've had to face so far, we have easily handled, and with that, the coach trust has been going up on top of it. Haven't actually looked too much about the commentary stuff. Not that it probably matters too much, because once again, we're not even in the game. This is the most we hear of any commentary, if that. And obviously, we look at the pageantry stuff, which doesn't really matter too much because, well, once again, we're not out there. But obviously, we're going to go on and continue playing. Maybe we get in on some specialized play. Highly doubt it. But anyways, we're going to see if the starting quarterback can win the game. 14-6, pretty damn good start here. It's going to be overtime or halftime of 14-9. And Duke is now leading by 1 into the fourth quarter. And with a last-second touchdown and 2-point, it's going to be overtime. The score is going back and forth, and I didn't even get to see who won. It was us, 41-39. What an epic thriller of a game right at the end there. And, of course, we're going to get our first win of the season. Obviously, we're basically nowhere to be found, but guess what? That clipboard is held tight. Of course, player of the game goes to Mike Wright, the quarterback one, who we're obviously trying to fight for his job from. But anyways, you gotta love a team win. You know, you gotta play the sportsmanshipness, if you will. Let's take a look at the stats, see how good he actually was. Player of the game, was it deserved? It absolutely was. From 1 interception, no touchdowns, to 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And, a decent run game, but nothing like crazy going on there. So our work is cut out for us as we are still on the outside looking in. Of course, looking at the level up, we did level up, so we get a skill point. I'm not really sure we're going to be able to use that on. But, as you can see here, our 3754 coach rating is actually, he's getting there. It's like about halfway to the QB1. Doesn't really help, once again, that he had a great game. But there you go with the status update. The coach trusting XP. They're going to be moving on to the next week. See what they have in store for us in week 3. Obviously, some more energy-related stuff that we'll have to get into. Of course, our leadership is low. I mean, there's not really much we can do. We're the QB2. Of course, Delaney, classmate. Hey, there's a party off campus this week. Want to go? Only thing is it's during your night class. Skip your lab. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Nah, dude. We're QB2. If we were QB1, we can maybe argue, blowing off the class a little bit. But no, at this point, we might be getting a regular career. So let's not blow that opportunity. Before we go into any of this, though, we're going to have a weekly agenda to look at. And, of course, the practice. 6 energy left. Once again, going back to that kind of school stuff. If we can try to get to the, there we go, basic. So, I mean, we have a good chance to pass our exams when they arrive in 5 weeks. Do we go in more leadership, local hero? I mean, how do I do this? Let's do one more brand. And then we do a leadership, local hero. I mean, I'm not really be able to do much more than that. Training, I mean, we're going to be doing that any moment now anyways. Wait, what does it mean by cost 0? Wait, what? Will it not work? Okay, so it doesn't work. So the 0 means you just can't double up, right? You can do this, though. You can double up that, I suppose, but let's do our leadership, because our leadership is lacking hard. Maybe we can get somebody to vouch for us to be the starter. I don't know if that's really how it would work, but let's do our practice, and once again, go into the game that we're not going to be playing in, unfortunately. But if you guys have been enjoying the Road to Glory series, maybe leave a like on the video, and if you are new and you haven't subscribed, maybe think about subscribing. I'm thinking about, like, long-term wise, if we move maybe college football content over to a second channel, even though I already have a second channel, it would be a third channel realistically at this rate. But anyways, let's get into this practice. We end up getting the gold, which is going to give us a little bit of XP. What about the coach trust update? Did it give us a little bit? Give us a little bit. Nothing insane, but it's definitely improved us a tiny bit. And I'm debating on what I want to do here, because I really think, like, yes, accuracy is important, But throw power, man. If we can get throw power up, that would be massive. But 8 upgrade points is a lot. As far as the IQ goes, probably doesn't matter too much. But yeah, I think we might hold out for some throw power. We are crossing the 4,000 coaching trust meter now. Of course, we're not going to have any wear and tear impact because we didn't play the game. Kind of hoping for another, I mean, realistically, the only thing we can do is another QB battle. It's the only way we can even kind of climb up. But if not, I mean, this might be a whole season of just sitting and waiting, which I imagine is probably pretty damn likely here. Here we go, though. We have the defensive tackle talking to us. Hey, man, has anyone told you about NIL deals yet? I figured I might give you some tips. You can get different kinds of local, regional, or national deals depending on a ton of factors, but mainly your brand and how big the school is. Compensation is tied to those factors as well. The deals you might get early on could be just okay, but they'll get better as you get older. Just an FYI, not every deal is worth your time. It's okay to be picky. I'll give him a play. We'll see. I'll hit you up with any question. That doesn't feel like a very proportionate response. Academic advisor. You have one of those big tests of the year in your honors marketing course coming up this week. That professor is known for difficult quizzes and tests. Would you like to come in? Study a little, study moderately, study a lot. Let's go study moderately. I'll be in a few times. Yeah, just a few. We're already pretty smart. We're wicked smart. But we did waste some energy doing so, which also in theory means we probably don't need to touch the academics, which probably means... I mean, the NI deals LR deals are great, but I want to get actually onto the field, you know? I feel like wasting a lot of points on stuff like your brand, it probably doesn't matter as much if you actually get to start and do things to make people like you, right? And once again, as not a surprise, gold with 500 coach trust added on. We're getting closer and closer to maybe stealing that quarterback job. Will be too late, though. By the time we actually get it, he might just... be leaving. Here we go, the biggest matchup test of the year. The highest overall we have faced. Maybe, once again, a better chance for us to... It's a boy. Girl? Octopus. I think that's what the purple smoke would be in a reveal. But, yeah, this is going to be the toughest matchup. The Huskies are an 84 overall. We're an 82. And we're getting closer and closer to having the coach trust level of QB1, so with the right amount of losses and bad ones, maybe it'll be our time to start. And it was pretty close early on, but the second half, it was all Washington, and we ended up almost losing by double the score. As you can see, it was actually in favor of us in the first half, and then the second half came along, and they did not let off the gas. Will Rogers is the player of the game with a 74% completion percentage, almost 400 yards, and 6 passing touchdowns. And they will end up winning that game. Let's take a look at the individual stat line of the team. As we see... Can we go to our side? Thank you. We see that Wright wasn't that bad. 60% completion percentage is definitely a little on the lower side. But 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, really was just a lack of defense type of thing. The run game was pretty good, too. I mean, really good, actually. The offense was not the reason that this team lost. We can see we're a lot higher than Ryan Helinski here, but we're still very much so behind the starting quarterback, Mike Wright, who is now 9,600 coach trust. I don't know if we can actually catch him. I genuinely don't know. Here we go, though. Use your test grade. You crushed it. Nice job. Oh, and don't forget about midterms in about a month. They're on week 8. Don't procrastinate. Sure. GPA increase. Your GPA has received a schmal bump. Schmal. Our fan favorite has been upgraded to silver, by the way, which is awesome. I don't know what the objective was. Might have been something like get your GPA high enough. That's what my guess would be, at least. As far as our weekly agenda goes, I mean, why not just go as high as we can with this? Like, what happens if I maxed out? Do I just become, like, I stop playing football, I just become a certified genius? Is that what I do? The exam is in 1 week, so good timing, I suppose. Your midterm results are in. Straight A's. Go and check your GPA to see if it has changed. I mean, straight A's, you would assume. Of course, we have not. Clear-headed is deactivated now. Is that bad? It sounds bad. Let's take a look at our weekly agenda real quick. So our GPA, our academics is still back down now after that, which is fantastic. We love to see it. I mean, at this point, I feel like I have like no time to get XP and level up. Where this is like the going to school build. Clearheaded's back on. And we're actually able to beat the Badgers here. What about the statistics? Wright was not great, but obviously winning that game is going to mean a lot for the coach trust. I don't know if we're ever going to catch this guy. The transfer portal might be our only option. Looking at the update, we have 5,332 for the coach trust, and starter Mike Wright has 9,600. The problem is, this coach trust doesn't really matter too much, I don't think, in the grand scheme. Oh, fan favorite upgraded gold, which is great, because it's our coach trust, right? If we go to a new team, their coach doesn't give a damn. It's, it's a different situation. And we also upgraded Clearheaded to silver, which is great. All right, here we go. Something more specific again. Hey, I know the players have curfew, but my friends are throwing a party this week. It starts at midnight. You should come. Decline. Give cool response. Go to party. Give overly eager response. Why would I want to do that? I think we should go to a party. So far, playing it safe has not gotten us anywhere except for like on par for a regular job, which is cool. We can have a nice career outside of the football world, but let's get a little risky. You never know what'll happen. Yes, I'm down. Okay, that's a lot of S's. That's already pretty damn overly eager, no? Followers increase, brand and follow. I don't know what that says, but I've gained 750 extra followers. How many people were at that party? I know, obviously, it's probably some video thing that happened, but it's kind of funny, though. It's like, damn, that's a big party. And we're trying to change that. I'm almost getting hit. And we get a silver. Could have got gold if I didn't sell it, but I'll take it. I'll just take it, and it's fine. And it's a pretty close game against Iowa. It's a 4-point lead nearing the end of this game. And I think we hold on. So there's been a bit of a winning streak. Wright has been a little 50-50 with his actual stat line sometimes, but the team is winning. And I imagine that is the biggest thing when it comes to this coach's decision at quarterback. And what the hell? Okay, we went to the wrong side. And Wright was not iffy in this one. It was actually probably his best game of the season. Oh, we got the coach yelling at me. Hey, Dingler's got a picture sent of you out past Curfew last week. Are you saying the rules apply to your teammates but not you? Do you really think that's a good way to make an impression your first year? Coach trust decrease. Your coaches trust you considerably less. How much considerably, though? Like, did I just lose $1 billion? You want to drive together to our morning government class this week? Gotta love those 8:30 a.m. lectures. Sleep in, skip class. Yeah, why not? It's a defensive tackle. Maybe we'll get some more like friendlinesses. Top 25. Are we in the top 25? Is that what I'm getting here? I don't see us. What? Maybe the media. Let's see where the media is. I don't see us unless I'm an idiot, which I very well could be. All right, looking at the weekly agenda, our academics are slipping a little bit. We're in a really good spot now, though. I like everything else. Our brand's a little low, but I need that XP, so we're gonna go with that a little bit. As far as practice goes, I'm really wondering where we are now with the coach after being spotted out after curfew. All right, we advanced the week after that game. We're at 5,800 coach trust. I don't know how we're still, needing a rest. Is it because we're doing so much practice? We're more injured than the starting quarterback who's actually getting hit in games. We have a classmate. Hey, we're in the same class on Tuesday and Thursdays. I found this PDF file online with all the answers to our upcoming geology. You want me to send me? Hell no. Nah, I'm just going to study myself. Don't want to get caught. Yeah, I'm not crazy, bro. Slight bump in GPA. I mean, when do we why do we even have to waste energy on that? We've been pretty damn smart, no? Look how high we are. Do I really need that? I don't even know. But if not good on the field, we're at least very smart. Let's get more energy. I can't do any more than that. We need a rest, by the way. Do I have to not practice every once? Oh, there's the health one right there, actually. Never mind. I'm an idiot. We're chilling. Our freshman year is almost over, so that's definitely something. We're at 59.70. I'm telling you, I feel like the coaching trust thing is just all over the place. It just doesn't actually update the way it should. Like, it says plus 500. I'm not getting plus 500 here. I don't even know. We double trained, so we got another extra upgrade point. I really want that throw power upgrade, though. Let's get that leadership up a little bit more, because it looks like we're about to fall under the excellent category. I don't want to lose that. All right, we're going to test it again. It says plus 500 coaching trust. There's no way to misinterpret this, all right? There's no way to misinterpret it. We had about 59.70, I think, for coach trust. What do we got now? 61.20. That's like a third. Am I missing something here? Like, is this actually, like, impossible to play a 2-star? Like, I'm so confused. Yeah, I don't know why I would have thought we were that high in the rankings anyways. We are, like, barely above 500 here. And now, looking at probably at 500 or below, it's not looking good. Yeah, I don't think anyone's super surprised here in the fourth quarter. Actually making a comeback, though. And actually almost did it. That's pretty damn impressive. Second half, that fourth quarter specifically. I know they were probably coasting, but they almost blew it. Let's take a look at the numbers while we're here. Right, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 298 yards. It's really good. It's really good. All right, here we go. 2 things. First, don't forget you have finals on week 15. Hopefully you've been studying for them. Don't try to cram the week before. Also, your history of American music class is given extra credit. If you go to a concert and write about it, seems easy enough, you should do it. It's only 1 energy. I'll do it. 1 energy, that's fine. That's fine. I could skip the GPA thing this week probably then, with that being the case. Now we have to go against Michigan. Oh my god. Wow, it's really bright in here. Okay, I mean, let's do a little bit of practice. Can't do any more than that. I mean, is there really even a point? Like, can you get injured in practice is what I want to know, because if I can, then yeah, I should be healthy every time. We have 5 skill points. We're almost onto a 6 there. Getting even 1 throw power upgrade seems treacherous. We're gaining more, right? But it's just not happening. Also, I wonder what the little, like, they look like little meatballs. I wonder what that means. But hey, I imagined, unless it is glitched, that we're doing this the only way it physically can be done when it comes to, being a 2-star recruit as a quarterback. So it's interesting to see the process of this. A bit frustrating because we're not doing anything. We're just kind of existing. Let's double train. I don't even care, bro. Oh, we're so close, man. All right, academic advisor. We got your final exam results back. All B's. See if it affected. Ooh. All B's, despite the fact that I've actually put quite a bit into our academics. No? I mean, obviously now it's like we gotta juice it. Wait, did I just sell? Or can we not do it anymore? Wait, is this what I'm at? I'm just at unprepared now? Oh, God. I put a little bit too much on the actual field, and now we're about to die if we take 1 hit. Can I can actually get some back. Oh, fair enough. We're chilling. Oh, what happened? Oh, we lost our clear-headed because we are not the academic we once were. We are not the academic. Let's try to get this up a little bit. Can I not do this? Am I just like screwed? Oh, is classes over? Classes are over, it seems. 2, I want to do a 3 to get... let's not get injured. But also, we can actually finally get that throw power upgrade. I'm going to be so mad, though. I don't care. I don't care. Even though it's a positive, I don't care. Where are our upgrades? Well, how do you see the upgrades? Was it not? Wait, I'm so dumb. Still behind the starter, who is, of course, a senior. So, obviously, at this point, looks like we're just going to get the job automatically. The Heisman winner was Will Howard. 40 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, just under 4,000 yards. And you've been invited to play in the Independence Bowl this week against BYU. Well, I don't really care about the bowl too much because we're not going to be playing in it either. Finally, I can upgrade my player, which is amazing. Finally be able to get that power. So we have 83 power. I'm going to be so mad if this isn't at least 85. Okay. It is still really costly, but we did go up 2 throw power, which is pretty significant. All right, got a couple of upgrades. Are we into the 7,000s yet? Oh, Mike Wright. 8,000. We're up there. It only took the whole season, but it's happening. Of course, we're not going to get actually onto the field here for the bowl game, but who knows? Let's see if the team at least wins it. Be a part of something. Here we go. Looking a little rainy. See if we can be a part of a bowl win, even though we're not physically a part of it. Bit rainy. Definitely would be a really cool game to be a part of. Coach, how dare you? You really happy you kept who you kept starting, huh? Are you happy with your decision? Oh, you are? Okay, never mind. One player ran through, probably would have got burnt from the pyrotechnics. Either way, let's see if the team could do it. Independence Bowl. All right, starting the game off. 3-0. 10-0. 10-3. 10-6. Not going to take a lead. 17-6. Put me in! 17-12 at halftime. 24-12. It's not looking too good. 31-19. And that is going to be the game. No last second score. And we did not win the Independence Bowl, losing 31-19. And Mike Wright wasn't very good. 1 touchdown, 1 pick for 258 yards. The bowl weeks are being simmed. Now the national championship is being simmed. And I kind of want to see where we're standing here. Enter the transfer portal. I don't think that's a smart thing. I think we're about to take the reins. I would hope, at least. Hopefully they don't recruit someone better than us. I'm not entering it. You've not completed practice. What do you mean? Where's practice? Are you sure there's practice? I don't see practice. Yeah, let's sure simulate it, man. Go for it. All right, our academics have reset. It is now sophomore year. We don't care about our fan favorite. We just don't. All right, so we are now QB3. Don't tell me that the team has, way better quarterbacks now. Please. They do. Oh, no. We have more mental abilities, though, so I'm really curious to see where we stand when it comes to our odds of being starter with the coach trust. But let's get some of our academics in here. We're really far behind here, so, let's just go with that. But look at the coach trust. QB1 is at 12,800. So basically, the only way for us to actually get coach trust is the QB battle or during practices, and we're not getting full practice XP. Am I the only one experiencing this? Am I just that bad that I don't know what I'm doing? I'm pretty sure that's not the case, though, because it literally says coach trust on the right side, 500 coach trust for getting a gold. Do I have to restart this? I genuinely might have to restart this. All right, we got that gold. We got that 500 plus. See what we get. Should be really close to 8,000. We were at 7,200 or something. Yeah, I don't think it's working. I really just don't think it's working. I'm almost certain it's not. But the problem is I haven't played this in so long. But it seems pretty clear cut, right? But at the same time, I kind of want to just play on as is and see what happens. Wait, what just happened? Now there's no quarterbacks anymore. All the quarterbacks just disappeared. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, what? I'm so confused. You can't tell me it's not glitched. We're the bench player with almost double the coach trust? Is that what I'm seeing? I'm going to go into this because I really don't know what's going on. Man, this is really buggy looking. But I can't find any info on it, so am I just really unlucky? And despite being apparently double the coach trust, we are not starter. I, once again, did think that was glitched, but still. If that's going to be glitched, and we have, sometimes it's saying last name undefined, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the coaching trust practice gain is also glitched, which is a massive glitch if is the case. And we do end up winning the first game. Once again, just basically just like any other person, just kind of witnessing everything. Quarterback was not very good, I'll tell you that much, but they did win. Oh! Okay, there's something. We've activated a position battle for QB2. You see the test grade did pretty poorly. These professors are some of the toughest in the nation, remember that. Well, here's the thing. We've become depressed because coach doesn't want to let us play. So there's the reason why for that. But, if we get QB2 again, we'll feel pretty good about ourselves, and maybe we'll start doing our testing and our homework again. All right, we know this one pretty well. It's not too bad. Just kind of have to avoid the ball that's flown through. I think we need 10,000 points. Score to beat is 4,000, but 10,000 for the gold at least. Which, hell, why not turn it into a bonus game, if you will? Not even sure that's how it works, but We're going to try it in a ring. I thought that was bullseye. I looked pretty damn close to it. Boom. Did I get hit? I did not. I avoided death. Still not a bullseye. We're okay. Boom. Okay, it's starting to zoom a little bit. It's starting to get a little fast for my liking. Gotta get that pocket movement. We've seen, I think, probably like one more throw. Maybe one more throw. There we go. Gold on top of it. I mean, the QB battle is pretty easy to win. It's just we never get a QB battle with the QB1. Triple option. This has really not been super difficult. And try to pitch it. A little late. Pitch it out. Just get to that edge. He will do that. That'll be a touchdown. Inside handoff. He's all the way to that outside. Boom. Looking pretty good. And once again, you just kind of let it happen. The handing the ball off most of the time is just going to do itself. Score to beat 16,000. We should be able to hit that. Try to pitch it out. It works out perfectly. Kind of just runs into it. All right, of course, we obviously got the gold and just in general the win on the last one. Not really even sure why they make you play this one. If you have 2 out of 3, math is not that hard. It really is not that hard. Not the cleanest gold we've ever gotten. We got there, though, barely. And I'm telling you, getting the completions, that's really where you want to be. And we won the battle. Fredward Dingler is now QB2 with 1,500 coach trust added on top of it. Really hoping that does properly apply, because that should put us around 9,500 to maybe 10,000. And that's exactly what it does. So, I mean, it definitely is, like, that's working, but the practice isn't, which, I mean, you can argue why even continue on at that rate. But, like I said, I'm already pretty damn invested, and if we finally start as a junior because we hit the transfer portal, so damn be it. I mean, we don't need to go too crazy. As long as we're passing, that's really what I can ask for. And, of course, we're not actually going to see the field anyway, so we are going to go in just in case for some reason it's glitched out and we actually are a starter, but for the most part, you're just not going to see it. You're going to see the next time we have something interesting, like maybe another QB battle happen. And, of course, we lose to USC 26-14. And our quarterback was decent. Coach Trust update. Once again, we are the highest Coach Trust on the team, according to the game. I don't really know what's going on. It might just be, like I said, we go to the transfer portal and we finally find a starting job. Your GPA seems to be dropping, Fredward. I really think you should come in and, yeah, let's get in some help. I mean, we're not doing terribly. We're not like an academic god anymore, but still, I know we have the sociology paper and presentation too. I just found a website where people have already done these. Figured it'd save some time. Let's be honest. Every single one of these where it's risky, it's going to be like, your teacher found out that it was plagiarism. I'm not going to do that. With the game seemingly kind of buggy, a little bit buggy, I really need us to not make bad decisions. Like, even making the good decisions aren't going to be enough for us to get the field, I don't think. Let's do a little bit more of that. 2 weeks. I think we should be able to get to that prepared stage if we continue where we're at. And honestly, at this rate, I don't even see a point in doing practice because I'm getting like the exact same for practice or actually playing. So I'm just wasting my time by playing. Once again, we're the number 2. Backup. We finally cracked 10,000. The quarterback that's number 1, though, is at 2,200. I actually posted an image similar to this of what you're seeing here on Twitter. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Yeah, things are not good. Yes, this is good. Oh, that's the starting quarterback. Have we finally gotten the starting job? See, it's not that I expect to start as a 2-star recruit in my second year. It's just that I worried we were never going to start because of the coaching trust thing. But no, if we get this, we are quarterback 1. Oh, God, they want other things from me. Okay, so I would have allowed a restart there. I'm going to allow a restart because I didn't pay attention. Okay. We have 5 reps remaining. We need to beat 10,000 points in 5 reps. And, of course, it is significantly harder than it was a second ago when we weren't going for QB1. So, please. Oh, my God. The thing is so much different as well. We did get 1,000 points just for entering the zone, though. Like, we get points just for being sprinter dudes. I miss completely. Nice catch, though. We should still be able to get this. It's going to be a close-ass call. There's no way I'm going to blow the QB1 back. Oh, my God, he's fast. Perfect throw, and he doesn't go for it. We are going to barely get this, potentially. Okay, get around him. This is a big fella. It's a decent throw, and it's swatted. We literally have to complete this, otherwise it is a GG. Actually, no, we have one more rep remaining after this, I think. Just running into the zone seemingly is enough. Yeah, this is a different beast right now. Oh, did we actually fail? We failed the first one. We can't fail anymore. We cannot fail anymore. Score to beat's only 2,000 here, though. Okay, fair enough. Wait, that first one was, like, really tough, and this one's, like, not. Like, I'm a man of my word, you know? If I'm struggling this hard, I don't care. I don't care. I want this to be legit. You know, we're struggling to get the starting job. We finally actually have a chance at it. If we fail it, that's on me. That's just simply on me. I'm not going to just keep restarting, and then what's even the point? You know? So we need to win these next 2 to have a chance. I'm going to throw this early. That corner or whoever it was is going way too deep. And, of course, we get the score to beat. Why not go for the gold, though? We can use all the XP we can get. That's a decent throw. Doesn't catch it. It's a little high, maybe, but he should have caught that. Let's be real. Quick dump off. Nice stiff arm. No help from the receiver. But I got to say, though, as we're about to, like, barely get bronze, it definitely feels like it's on Heisman now. It seems like they want you to almost guarantee the number 2 QB spot, but after that, you are on your own. Of course, it is now time for pocket presence, which getting a score of 4,000 makes us the starting quarterback of this team. Not to put too much pressure on us. Looking pretty good so far. I mean, it's going to be pretty hard not to win this quarterback job, it seems. Once if it was a test and he actually wanted me to be perfect. He's like, yeah, you were on this team last year. You didn't get the 3 out of 3. You know, that's a GG for you. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, we got the QB battle won. It looks like we are going to be going as the number 1 quarterback on this team. QB1. I do worry, though, because I would imagine we're going to barely beat this the starting quarterback in coach trust. So if we have a really bad game 1, which on Heisman I imagine it's going to be pretty tough, you know, we could easily lose the starting job, like, right away, which I really hope isn't the case. But I wanted the hardest challenge. I don't really know how you can get much harder than this. 2-star as a quarterback on Heisman. It's literally, it can't be any harder. Every other position, there's at least, you know, backups. You see the field. Not seeing the field as a backup quarterback, but of course, 700 coach trust earned. And apparently, the starting quarterback job, 10,748, which kind of sucks because Mike Wright was never even at 10,000, yet he was the starter the whole time. But here we go. Once again, I believe we are the starter now. QB1, it says on the top right. That's all I want. That's all I got to say. We do need to get those academics going because now we're not so depressed anymore. Now we want to stay in school. All right. Ooh, we cannot do that. We need to get. So we already have wear and tear impact. Yeah, we got to get healthy. We got to get healthy in the right time. Let's do leadership real quick. It is finally time. We'll probably only play this one match, especially if we don't keep the job. Pretty good timing, though. Ole Miss is 0-4. Well, I mean, they're not going to be an easy team, but they are 0-4, I suppose. Seem to not recruit too well either, as we've dropped significantly since we've been here. But we are finally getting to start an actual game. And here we go. I actually want to see the pageantry stuff now, because we're the guy. We're the guy who knocks. There you go. It's been a while. It has taken some time. But we are now going to have a chance to make our mark in the college football world. That follower count is probably going to skyrocket. when they see the first ever 15 interceptions in a game quarterback. The Wildcats about to see themselves a goon. Here we go. I don't know if you can change the... Oh, God, we have one play. So, of course, this is a thing about, you know, being kind of new. You don't get to choose the play at all. So we have different coaching, or not coaching, but angles. Most people have been playing on this, it seems, so that's what we're going to be doing. Just don't mess up the touch pass, my dude. As he's going to cut back and actually do a really damn good job elusively. It's going to count as a pass completed as well. Here it is, though. The first passing attempt as a starter. And wide open over the middle is the slot receiver. We're going to get a bunch of goals completed there. We're also going to be handing this ball off. Can you actually audible, or are you stuck with this play? I'm kind of curious. So we don't even get to audible. That coaching sleeve we got on, it is a lie. Inside handoff, though, we're going to gain a bunch of yards. The running back's going to gain almost 10. We now have a read option. Let's see what we got. And we're going to keep it. Couldn't see that corner off the edge. We're going to lose a bunch of yards. I mean, it was the right decision based on the player we were reading. We can audible, though, which is nice. Got a bunch of kind of curl routes. Get a slant in there if we can. And over the middle, it's going to be an amazing diving catch, which is going to continue the drive. What a freaking catch. That was impressive. Wow, I'm impressed. Inside handoff to the running back, who gets swallowed up, losing 2 yards. Going back to the pass game. This angle, though, it is tough to see. But it's closest you can get to, like, being a quarterback. Although, I don't even know if I could say that's true, because at least in real life, you could actually kind of turn your head. I don't know what I want to do. If I want to go, like, close up, or if I want to go deep. Close up seems really tough. I think... man, I don't know. This is, like, more natural, but it doesn't really feel... You know what? Because it's our first game and it means so damn much, I'm going to go with the furthest out, which I think is going to give you the best chance. But let me know what you guys think. I think this is a little too tough, but this one maybe I can live with. But once again, what you got to realize is in real life... Oh, this is a good timing throw on that screen pass. He's going to get a bunch of yards. Not quite enough. Is that field goal range? That's a tough field goal. But you can turn your head as a quarterback in real life. Can't really do that in game. I really wonder if we're going to kick this field goal, which we don't, or we failed it. I don't know, but haven't been hit yet, which is a great start. Let's go with a slant. Verticals with a single high. This is going to be interesting. And we're going to get sacked. We take the sack, unfortunately. Are they not going to be mad at us for that? I get it. The offensive line might have been, like, the biggest fault there, but it seems a little weird that that's not going to be the case. I think I'm going to hand this off no matter what. The way they're built on this play, yeah. He should have cut that in a lot easier, a lot quicker, but either way, not a bad play, not a great play either. So we have that deep post. Could also go with the deep in from McGee. And I'm kind of predetermined here. We're going to take the sack. Oof. We get swallowed up whole, and that'll be a punt. Almost a safety. And Ole Miss will score 6-0 now. I actually didn't pay attention. Was that 2 field goals, or was that a failed extra point? Either way, we're going to hand the ball off to the right. Not going to get that block out there. We're going to lose 2. I'm not really sure I agree with this play call when everything's on the short side of the field here. Pretty good timing, and a perfect throw! What a catch and run. Biggest play of the game for us so far. Not bad at all. Dump off to the running back. Can't get it off. Incomplete pass. That seems a little harsh. How can you judge an incomplete pass? I mean, it's not really our fault even. Hand off to the running back, which he's not going to get a whole lot as our right guard's going to fail. Or was it left guard that was following through? I don't even remember. All I know is it was not a first down. And that was the thing that sucks. Could go for the slant. Running back's open. Perfect throw, and he will turn upfield for the first down. Completely blown coverage there. Play action deep outs. Don't know if we have the throw power for outs, but if it's there, we'll take a look. Yeah, I should really throw this away. That's going to be fumbled. And scoring will be the defense, I believe. I can't tell. It will be. A little late back across. Should have threw that away as there was nobody open. And we lost a lot of coaching trust on that. 25 overall on the drive, but 50 on that play alone. 13-0, of course. Ole Miss is 0-4, but they are obviously a very talented team. So I'm not really even sure why they're 0-4, to be honest. But yeah, this is so far a pretty tough one. McGee down the sideline might be our look. And that's a really good throw. And perfect timing all the way down the field here. About 30 yards, maybe even the biggest play of the game now. Even after that other play we had on the deep slant. It does suck not getting to choose your play, because you can see here, I mean, they've got a lot of players on the line of scrimmage here. One of them is a DB. One of them's way too far off the edge, but I don't feel great about this play call, and, you know, I can't do anything about it. I can't even audible out of it. I'm just glad that they let you actually audible, you know, the receivers. Otherwise, I mean, you're really doomed. All right, let's see that running back, see what his route running's like. And we almost sold that, but they didn't run into each other. That'll be a near first down, 3rd and 3. We really need a score. We're down 13 points. Got that sweep action. Could go for the streak. We'll see if it's there. Got a lot of moving pieces. Probably be a quick ball. He wins off the line, and we can't get the throw off. That is why I'm glad that sacks do not count against us. Our completion percentage isn't bad, but our scoring percentage is really bad. Kind of like a go route from McGee, but I don't know if I really trust it. It's a tough one. He's open. He's not the fastest guy in the world. Slips off. If we could have got a block off that right side there. I mean, we're not doing terribly, but once again, we are not putting up scoring drives. And in general, also gave up a touchdown with that fumble. Timing. Gave him a chance on it, and it's going to be overthrown. See, that's an incomplete pass negative that I do agree with. I mean, let's go with an out, because, I mean, that guy's playing inside leverage. And that ball is taking months to get down, but he will hold on. And our clock situation's not looking so good. We'll call a timeout. Be nice to at least get some points. All right, McGee, if he runs this route properly, and Komalafe actually drags that safety out like he looks like he might. And we're going to trust that over the middle. Great catch. McGee slips the tackler, and he's in for the touchdown. A massive coach trust boost after that one. McGee is slowly becoming our favorite target already. And it's going to put points on the board. Our first collegiate touchdown of our career. There we go. Looking at the numbers so far. Looking pretty good. You know, we're very inconsistent so far, but looking pretty good. From the 34-yard line after a potential turnover, we're going to go with that go route. We need that block. See, we got. I might just even force this. I'm going to force it. Give our star receiver a chance. Good swat. I get it. From the 34-yard line, we could set up a field goal, which we can still do. Excuse me. Why did I just come out of the game? Wow, that was definitely frustrating to see. Although, in the second half, a really good start for the offense. Could be, are those blitzers? It's not going to be blitzers. And we're panicking a little bit. Throw that away. Lost yards after the catch. It was a throwaway. Huh? Wait, what? Read option. This is stupid. We're gonna have to hand this off. There's no way we can go to the right. Like, there's no way. There's like 7 bodies that way. Bad play call by the coach. Can I have like player trust? Because I don't trust the coach at all. Kind of have to force this. Great throw. Caught. Touchdown. We're going to take the lead, assuming we get this extra point, which if it was under my control, we would not be taking the lead. I wish I could actually see that playback, though. All right, it's a screen pass, but if I even get a sliver of a look, I could take a shot. We probably did have that go route, but I didn't believe in throwing that up with no throw power. Good play. All right, we got ourselves a touch pass now. Kind of want to flip the side if it's possible. Get a little bit more room. Can't change it, unfortunately. They don't want me to audible out of it. All right, I mean, it's a touch pass, so it'll count as another completion. Gain of 2, it's something. Can't even flip the side even, man. This is really tough. Having, like, no control of the offense does kind of suck, but we are in an okay spot to take, you know, an even bigger lead. Once again, really not liking the play calling here. Corner strike, not my favorite play here either. Morales, I actually kind of like Morales off the snap here. Should have taken it. Timing's perfect. To the outside. Great throw and catch. First down. That accuracy for you know, the upgrade we did with accuracy, I think is really helping out. This is going to be automatic handoff. I'm not even going to read the defense. That DT is absolutely crushing us, but look at me blocking upgrades I got there. A couple points. But yeah, our DT spot is, our center is getting destroyed. Man, I'm not really sure what we do here. Can I mean, I guess we'll just throw the guy under the bus. Why did you do that, sir? I'm not sure why he did that. Play action outs. They're playing press, so maybe a streak on that outside. Tight end's open. It's a good enough throw. Caught! Tries to dive for the end zone. Doesn't get it. Like, I'm genuinely this invested already because of how much of a struggle it was to get this job. I do not want us to lose this. To the outside, running back gets absolutely hammered. I think we're lacking speed at running back, though. That is definitely not helping us one bit off the pre-snap. I like that right side of the field. We're getting some good blocks. Oh, that's a crazy play, and it's a touchdown. I was going to run the left tackle. I mean, it was kind of a double team. Gave us enough time to really, survey the field. The blitz came, the pressure came last second. Saw the guy in the back of the end zone. And was it McGee again? He was my favorite receiver by far. Nice comeback so far in this game. Camp McGee, the tight end. What a throw. I mean, that's just unbelievable. And you can't tell me it's not on Heisman. It is. We're accurate as hell. Don't get me wrong. We're like playing really well, but as far as like the pressure goes, the coverage goes, and all that, it's kind of challenging. I can't lie. I don't know which way I want to go because I'm going to rely on more blockers to that right. I think we go left with this. And I just completely forgot about the DT they got over there. He's been killing it. Yeah, don't go that way. And then another run. I mean, we're up by 7 because we missed an extra point again, or are we going for 2 to try and go for the jugular? Either way. And yeah, I mean, these run calls are just, they're killing us right now. And then our best bet is a screen pass, apparently, which, I mean, I kind of agree with. Let's see what we got. Barely even going to get that thing off, and it's going to be incomplete. Going to have to punt this. Death-defying acrobatics. All right, let's see. Fourth quarter, and, I mean, we are still with a lead. 4:30 in the fourth. If we get down the field and score, we win this game. Off the edge, his running back is, I mean, he just runs into danger, and it's not for the better. Increase your coach trust level. I mean, we really need more plays. Like, we are astronomically selling by running this out there and hiking it. Like, we are actually doing God's work by having a lead right now. Like, it's actually crazy. And we're barely going to get that ball off. A little bit of room, though, with that screen. Nice cut inside. Or cut back, I should say. Not a bad play. And once again, I don't know if I mentioned it, but let me know if you guys want to hear the commentators. Not. I'm going to hand this thing off. Actually, we're going to fake this out. Can I actually take this? Is that not like a penalty? A medium rush. I didn't even mean to keep that, but I did. All right, so I don't even know who the hell we're reading. It says the inside guy. I don't know if I agree with that. And it looks like... Wait, I actually tried to hand that off. What a cut move! To the outside, but Dingler fumbles. That's negative 50. I was holding the right bumper because I know our carrying sucks. And even though that was the case, we still fumbled. More plays are available. Scrolling down. Look for the scroll bar. Wait. Is that... Did I just get enough trust? Oh, Lord. Liar. Liar. There's no... They lied. Even on the right side, it says 1 play. Don't lie to me. I'm gullible as hell, but don't lie to me, please. That ball is so far out there. Great cut up field, though, to gain a bit. They're going to call a timeout as, of course, the clock is dwindling a bit here. Jet pass. I really don't like this play call. Like that DB is free off the edge. This is literally like, this is a free tackle. This is literally a free tackle. Wow. Nice. So, yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. It's just like, the coach is like, I don't trust you, so what I'm going to do is call a losing effort. It's like, really? That's the plan? Okay. Back behind the defense. Is that going to be the game? Pretty damn close to it. They still have the 2-minute warning to go with. I think. Once again, I'm so freaking out of touch with college football. Dingo looking to hand this ball off. And he's going to get nothing. All right, 2-minute warning. 1 first down would do it. Of course, we've had a great individual performance, so even if we lose, we're still pretty secure at the number 1 QB spot. But at this point, it's all about just winning the game for me. I don't really even... And, wait. Oh my god, I can enable it? Wait, I might have been selling, actually. I seen Y on the bottom. I mean, they're giving me all run calls anyways, but I might have had options this whole time. Man, they don't have much time. Did I hike it well before the clock as well? Man, I am just noobing it up out here. Please, defense. There's no way, bro. Well, it's time for a comeback, baby. It's not a bad looking play either. Everyone's in the zone except for us, apparently. That could be picked. What a catch! Dropped it. Okay, fair enough. Of course, we are losing more points for incompletions now that the game is in a heightened desperation mode. Look at the freaking crowd. It is empty. Pretty good throw. Dropped again because we have 0 throw power. Trying to throw to whoever's open, and it's just not working out. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate that. Please. He caught it. Whew. Man, with these throw power issues. I mean, we did what we could, I think, right? We upgraded a bunch of accuracy, and we did a throw power. Inside, it's a little behind him. The throw power is going to be a problem. They call a timeout. Field goal, does tie the game. But I would prefer to just go for it. They're going to go with the same play. I mean, it's a good play. I'll give you that. But maybe a little more variety. Play the safe drag, which he does hold on to. A lot of comeback routes, which I do think is probably pretty smart. Do I trust the route running, though? Tight end's open. Doesn't catch it. That ball went up and down. There was some danger to that one, I can't lie. We just get like a nice 10 yards. I'll feel pretty confident for our kicker. Oh, that could be a touchdown. Perfect throw to McGee. The defense is sleeping. We regain the lead. That is what I am talking about. What an electrifying game. As we are going to win the game 27-23. That conservative play calling in that fourth quarter with all those run calls almost cost us the game. But ultimately, we end up prevailing. McGee was really good. 144 yards, 3 touchdowns. I still don't see how we're not player of the game. We had like 300-plus yards and 4 touchdowns. Is that not player of the game? Either way, I mean, I'm happy that we won. I'm happy that he did it. We did fumble twice. That were turnovers, I suppose. That does play a factor, I imagine. But ultimately, our first start was definitely a successful one, without a doubt. I mean, there's no question about it. Let's take a look at the stat line. See how we played. As we had a 76% completion percentage with 4 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. A 201.5 passer rating on 349 yards. We were absolutely amazing. I really hope Coach comes and talks with us because we deserve some praise. We deserve an attaboy. Let's see who the coach trust is. Okay, so it went up significantly after that game, which is awesome. Wear and tear upgrade. We got injured a little bit. It's nothing like crazy, but maybe we do a practice with our next energy bunch, and then do 1 heal, and then maybe some schooling work. Our academic advisor, oh my god, we did all C's. Okay, we got to be careful. You got to be careful. Definitely got to be careful. We got to see when the next exams are. But here we are, fan favorite activated. Surely our followers would have jumped like dramatically after that game. Oregon 1-4. What is going on here? Oh, it's exam week now. Okay, so we have to get kind of crazy here, and we are at least at basic. Our health is good enough. Our leadership's not the best. We only have 2,000 followers. After a game like that, you'd probably jumped a little bit higher than that. But anyways, this was a long grind just to get at the quarterback's 1 spot. I'm not exactly sure what each episode going forward will look like now that we are a starter, and we're at least in a good enough spot where no matter how badly we play, I imagine we'll at least have 2 more games as a starter, and then obviously if we play well, we maybe finish the whole season as a starter. So at minimum 2 games per episode, maybe 4. We'll see. It's a bit of a jump, but we'll see how long they take. We'll see if we can hold the starting job. And we'll see what we can do. Obviously, 3-3, we are not out of it. And we are finally in the driver's seat. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do appreciate continued support on the channel. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PKR Plays for non-Madden content. And depending on what we want to do with College Football 25 in general, could be a third channel that is made because, maybe I want to move it over there and just have Madden strictly over here. We'll see. Kind of comes up to what you guys are interested in mainly, if you guys even want to see College Football 25 content. I've been debating on doing rebuilds, and I looked into all of the stuff I need to know, and man, I need to learn more about them, which I tried to before the game even came out because, I knew I needed to brush up on some things, but there is a lot to know, and I'm not even sure if I want to do rebuilds on this game, so we'll see what happens. I definitely want to do an actual dynasty where I'm playing as the team because I don't mind as much how long of a process it is because I'm actually using the team, but as far as doing rebuilds, I'm not sure yet. I am not 100% sure. Regardless, though, that'll be it for today. Tomorrow, maybe we even start a dynasty, or maybe it's more Road to Glory. I'm not 100% sure yet. Maybe it's a Madden video. I'm not 100% sure about that either. Definitely going to be some more Madden videos before 25 comes out, so be on the lookout for those. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video, but until next video,